Alright, in this video, we're playing the Jax matchup. For this matchup, I take First Strike and Resolve. Bone plating is very necessary versus Jax, since you want him to jump on you. Jax is a pretty easy and very simple matchup, but can be very volatile. Messing up once against Jax means he will become stronger than you and start stat checking you. But if you get ahead, you can destroy him. Jax will either start E or Q level 1. 80% of the time, they will start E. But in the rare cases where they're looking to cheese and start Q, the way to counter this is you want to sit on top of your barrel, level 1, and make sure you hit the timing when they jump on you. You basically hard win the trade after that, since he has no E. Q start on Jax is really bad and you want to abuse this. Now in a standard lane, where Jax takes E, level 1, you want him to push towards you. So place a defensive barrel on top of your caster minions and let him hit the wave. Space correctly and make him walk into your wave to contest the barrel, if he's looking to. Do not try to poke him while he's standing in the wave. What I mean by this is, don't use your barrels to damage him while he's sitting in the wave. You will damage the minions and this will mess up his push, and that's not good, since you don't want to be the one pushing into Jax. After he unlocks his Q, you basically want to sit on top of your barrel. You wait for him to jump onto you with his Q, then pop the barrel. If you reacted fast enough, you can run out of his E range while he's slowed, wait for his E to run out, and then finish the trade with a Q or passive. After this, his E is on cooldown, and you are free to walk up with Q poke until it comes back up. Once you unlock your orange, you can do this in a more aggressive way, by staying close to him during his E, and then guarantee a passive proc. The goal in the Jax matchup is to do this until one of you mechanically mess up, and then take over the game by snowballing your lead. Let's look at some gameplay now. I'm gonna commentate over 2 games here, where I play versus a Grandmaster Jax. In his first game here, he surprises me from the bush. I'm forced to back off and put a second barrel behind me, so he stops chasing.
I'll take back what's mine.
Like I mentioned, you only want to look for last hits here and avoid hitting the wave with your barrels. He hit level 2 before me, but I managed to anticipate the Q and walk out of his E range. Now I have my level 2, so I can walk up with Q while his E is on cooldown. I have to respect now. I'm waiting for my bone plating to come back up.
I see corpses waiting to drop.
That time I was a little slow.
A slow death will be their reward.
Here I'm kind of playing with fire. I messed up that auto on the barrel, but I managed to still kill him because he tanks 2 tower shots. If I had gotten that barrel, I think I would have been able to kill him for free. Now he's jumping in aggressively again. This time I have my orange, so I'm able to punish him harder. I also have a level lead here, so... The thing here to notice is that I did use my TP and he walked back to lane. So he actually has TP advantage now. As you can see, he's TPing back now. I still have a big wave, so I'm confident in trading. But I will eventually need my jungler to come and help me.
Keep a weather eye out.
I know he has no wards, so I'm baiting him towards my Gwen here. He takes a lot of damage and is now stuck on low HP. I think that we should dive this because he has no TP and no flash. My Gwen is able to pick up the kill, and I get a plate in return. Recall after. Jax's lane is basically over after that dive. Jax then decides to roam mid lane after crashing the wave top. Now it's my turn to crash the wave. I know that Jax is low and he was forced to base, so I'm able to get a free plate here. He's really messed up his lane now by going for a roam in mid lane. He's behind almost 2 levels. I'm not forced to orange there because there's no danger. I'm not pushing this wave as well because I want him to walk up for the minions. He's forced to use his E there to grab one minion and then back off. He's basically forced to use his E every time he wants to walk up for a minion, which results in him missing a lot of minions.
The sea has no memory, but I do.
Kha'Zix is bot, so I don't even have to use my ward here.
Death spit me out.
You can see that I almost have a 40 CS lead. I'm obviously looking to keep up the pressure.
Herald my return.
I auto-attacked the minion by accident there. Here he goes in, looking for an all-in, so I hard punish. Then I TP back with Triforce and do the same thing. Playing in the middle of the wave also keeps me safe from any potential ganks compared to like pushing and being under his tower. Here I walk back so he walks up for the cannon and then I punish him.
My vengeance will.
And now I'm looking for the dive. Wait for my Q cooldown before taking tower aggro. He then roams mid again. I think they swapped with Ahri at this point in the game.
Everyone pays. Don't matter to me.
And I'm able to take the first tower. And that concludes the laning phase of this first game. The second game I'm playing against the same guy again. We're doing the same thing in level 1.
Hate is a child's word.
You will see that I actually do barrel combo here because he's sitting outside of the wave and not inside the wave. Obviously you want to respect when he has level 2. I walk up because I have my level 2 timer and I can punish with a Q. Short trade there.
A reckoning approaches.
I react fast enough there so I'm able to walk out the E range. He crashes the wave and then I think he walks back to the lane.
Their bodies will choke the
I build up this big wave and I'm now gonna try to crash it. A good thing to do if you want to crash the wave is always put a barrel to push them back. He lets me crash it.
hang 'em from the slaughter docks. But not
Now it's his turn.
scum. The seas and men betray.
I get some free first strike damage there because he's hitting the minions.
Everyone pays.
Now it's my turn to crash the wave. I see that Jax is missing, so I obviously ping that he's missing and that he could be roaming mid lane. Jax roams mid lane and gets a free kill.
Flesh carries weight.
I crash the wave and then ping that we should be doing grubs because Jax is forced to go pick up the wave.
My heart is
Zac gets one of the grubs, but we get the 2 other. I then decide to still stay since I'm healthy and I have enough mana. When the wave is pushing to me, there's no reason ever to be close to it. You should always look to keep this distance and just soak XP or last it with Q.
I'll hack my way back to Bilgewater. Tides of dead will herald my return. Always watch your back.
He crashes the wave and gives me some first strike gold.
I'll burn it all down.
We'll actually cancel his recall here, just to be annoying. He surprises me from the bush. I was not ready for it, so he takes a very favorable trade.
My vengeance will be bloody.
I pop all my potions. I misclick on my barrel there because he was standing in front of it. He pops his ulti and I have no orange, so I die. I TP back to lane and I look to kill him here.
Not today.
But he's able to walk away. I then decide to go back to my wave and freeze it. He surprises me from the bush again. I use my ulti to get as much damage as possible, but I wasn't aware that he had full Triforce. He then is one step ahead of me and surprised me in this bush and gets another solo kill on me. At level 9, if you have D-Blade and Phage, you can one-shot the caster minions. Here I am forced to phase check the bush. I put down that barrel behind me, you can see it. It acts as like my emergency barrel in case he's in that bush or in case he tries to come from behind me like he does here. I'm able to escape. He's now low on mana and he needs to recall, so I decide to freeze the wave again. After some time I decide to push it, but I don't really remember why I actually did this. Jax then looks for a TP play.
Never trust a build rat.
I cannot go for tower damage because they're all coming back top.
I'll take back what's mine.
Right now there's 4 people topside. I see that the Thresh is hovering and with the Lucian right behind them. I'm just assuming that they're looking for a dive, so I respect it and I give up my tower. This basically concludes the laning for the second match here. I hope you were able to learn something from both Gangplank having a lead early and Jax having a lead. Like I said, it's a very snowballing matchup, so you definitely want to look to make as minimal mistakes as possible. Repeat the trading patterns that I've shown in this video and you should be fine. Anyways, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.